Hello everyone, Greg Paskal here from Nashville, Tennessee. Happy to be part of the Testing Guild today and have some real cool stuff to share with you regarding a test methodology called METS, that stands for the Minimal Essential Test Strategy. Isn't it cool to be an automation guy, and yet my foundation and roots are in manual testing, and I think that's a real important thing I get to bring today is how one has blended into the other. So let's go ahead and get started. Later on, we're going to do a little live Q&A session, but this is recorded ahead of time. So like most talks I like to give, it starts with a story. I was working for a late night copy company. Most of you have probably used at some point in maybe your college days. And I was a QA tester for, at that time, what was called Kinkos.com. And I got a phone call from my web developer. And he said, hey, I've got a change that I just made and you need to test it. And it's just a small change. It's to a press release and just a phone number that's changed on it. And so I asked him, well, how many places did the phone number get changed? And he said, well, about 40 different pages. And I said, well, how much time do I have, And it was pretty short, maybe an hour or so. At that point in time, I realized, well, Adam, a simple change to him of just a phone number affected 40 different pages. And as you and I know as QA testers, that means that anything could have broken on any of those pages. So somewhere along that time of having that challenge, I realized, there's going to be times when I'm only given a very short amount of time to test something, and yet I still need to have a strategy to handle it. And that's really how the beginnings of what I'm going to teach you today came about. So we all